Multiphase choppers are used in A. Low power circuits, B. High power circuit, C. Both low and high power circuits, D. Medium power circuits. The correct answer is high power circuit. In a single-phase converter using a center-tapped transformer and with a highly inductive load, the firing angles is A. Each thyristor conducts for a period AP, BA, CPA, D. The correct answer is B. In a parallel inverter, A. Each thyristor is turned on twice during each cycle. B. Each thyristor is turned on once during each cycle. C. Each thyristor is turned on either once or twice in each load cycle. D. Each thyristor may be turned on up to 4 times in each load cycle. The correct answer is each thyristor is turned on twice during each cycle. A step-up chopper can give an output voltage A. higher than input voltage, B. lower than input voltage, C. both higher and lower input voltage, D. all of the above. The correct answer is higher than input voltage. The specified maximum junction temperature of thyristors is about A. 50 C, B. 80 C, C. 120 C, D. 200 C. The correct answer is 120 C. A bridge-type single-phase cycloconverter changes the frequency F to F3. Then one half wave of output contains A. 3 full waves of input, B. 3 half waves of input, C. 6 full waves of input, D. 6 half waves of input. The correct answer is 3 half waves of input. A half-bridge inverter A. needs a 3-wire DC supply, B. may use a 2-wire or 3-wire DC supply, C. has higher output voltage if fed from 3-wire DC supply, D. has higher efficiency if fed from 3-wire DC supply. The correct answer is needs a 3-wire DC supply. A 3-phase series inverter has A. 12 thyristors, B. 6 thyristors, C. 3 thyristors, D. 3 or 6 thyristors. The correct answer is 6 thyristors. In figure, thyristor 8 is in off state. When thyristor is turned on, the peak thyristor current can be A. 5A, B. 10A, C. 15A, D. 20A. The correct answer is 15A. HVDC systems are preferable for only long distances. A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is true. Surge current rating of an SCR is A. the maximum repetitive surge current in which the SCR can withstand, B. the maximum non-repetitive surge current in which the SCR can withstand, C. the maximum repetitive or non-repetitive surge current in which the SCR can withstand, D. the maximum surge current in which the SCR can withstand if both surge current and steady current exist together. The correct answer is the maximum non-repetitive surge current in which the SCR can withstand. Which of the following devices has metal silicon junction? A. general purpose power diode, B. Schottky diode, C. SCR, D. MOSFET. The correct answer is Schottky diode. A DC chopper is feeding an RLE load. The condition for maximum ripple is A. 1, B. 0.8, C. 0.5, D. 0.5. The correct answer is 1. In a series inverter, the commutating elements L and C are in parallel. B. the commutating elements L and C are in series with load. C. the commutating L and C may be in series or parallel with the load. D. none of the above. The correct answer is the commutating elements L and C are in series with load. When a power diode is conducting, the voltage drop across it is about A IV, B 5V, C 20V, D 50V. The correct answer is IV. In thermal Ohm's law, temperature and power laws are analogous to AV and I respectively of Ohm's law, BI and V respectively of Ohm's law, CR and V respectively of Ohm's law, DI and R respectively of Ohm's law. The correct answer is I and V respectively of Ohm's law. A string of series-connected thyristors needs equalising circuit to A. ensure proper firing, B. ensure proper current division, C. ensure proper voltage division, D. none of the above. The correct answer is ensure proper voltage division. A surge voltage A has very high magnitude and very long duration. B has very high magnitude and very small duration. C has very high magnitude and very small duration and can be positive or negative. D can be only positive. The correct answer is has very high magnitude and very small duration and can be positive or negative. The minimum gate current which can turn on SCR is called A. trigger current, B. holding current, C. junction current, D. breakover current. The correct answer is trigger current. The total number of leads in SUS, SBS and SCS respectively are A334, B333, C233, D335. The correct answer is 334. Which of these devices can conduct in both directions? A. SCR, B. SUS, C. SBS, D. UJT. The correct answer is SBS. A three-phase dual converter consists of A. two three-phase semiconverters connected in parallel, B. two three-phase semiconverters connected in antiparallel, C. two three-phase full converters connected in antiparallel, D. two three-phase full converters connected in parallel. The correct answer is two three-phase full converters connected in antiparallel. Which inverter circuit uses coupled inductors? A. modified McMurray full bridge inverter, B. McMurray Bedford half bridge inverter, C. modified McMurray Bedford half bridge inverter, D. both B and C. The correct answer is both B and C. When an SCR is in forward blocking mode, the applied voltage A appears across only one junction, B is equally shared by two junctions, C is equally shared by three junctions, D may appear across one or more junctions. The correct answer is appears across only one junction. In sinusoidal PWM for inverters, the width of different pulses are not the same. A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is true. A Class D chopper A can operate in first quadrant only, B can operate in second quadrant only, C can operate in either first or fourth quadrant, D can operate in all the quadrants. The correct answer is can operate in either first or fourth quadrant. The symbol in figure is for A. UJT, B. put, C. SCS, D. SBS. The correct answer is put. The efficiency of a chopper circuit is about A. 80 or more, B. around 50, C. around 20, D. around 5. The correct answer is 80 or more. If the frequency is less than the damped frequency in a series inverter, A. the distortion of output voltage waveform is low, B. the distortion of output voltage waveform is high, C. the distortion of output voltage may be high or low depending on the load impedance, D. none of the above. The correct answer is The distortion of output voltage waveform is high. The output frequency of a cycloconverter can be changed by changing the firing angle. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is false. MC Murray full bridge inverter uses A. 4 thyristors and 2 diodes. B. 4 thyristors and 4 diodes. C. 8 thyristors and 4 diodes. D. 8 thyristors and 8 diodes. The correct answer is 8 thyristors and 4 diodes. In a three-phase full converter, the instantaneous output voltage can have negative part if A. Firing angle is less than 60. B. Firing angle is less than 90. C. Firing angle is more than 60. D. Firing angle is more than 90. The correct answer is firing angle is more than 60. In a single-phase full-wave AC regulator using 2 thyristors, only the gate circuits of the 2 thyristors A must be isolated. B may or may not be isolated. C should be preferably isolated. D should not be isolated. The correct answer is must be isolated. The circuit in figure is for A. Resonant commutation. B. Line commutation. C. Auxiliary commutation. D. Complementary commutation. The correct answer is complementary commutation. A fully controlled bridge converter is feeding an RLE load. For some circuit conditions, firing angle is 47. If connections of battery are reversed, the firing angle is likely to be A. 47. B. less than 47. C. more than 47. D. either more or less than 47. The correct answer is more than 47. In a single-phase half-wave converter feeding resistive load and full-wave converter M2 connection feeding a resistive load, the circuit conditions are similar. The firing angle is A. Then the wave shapes of voltages across thyristors A are similar. B are not similar. C may be similar or dissimilar. D are similar only for some values of A. The correct answer is are similar. In a three-phase full converter feeding a highly inductive load, the average load current is 150 A. The peak current through thyristor is A. 150 A. B. 75 A. C. 50 A. D. 300 A. The correct answer is 150 A. The main utility of SCR is due to A. Gate triggering. B. High temperature triggering. C. Triggering. D. High breakdown voltage. The correct answer is gate triggering. In a single-phase full-wave AC regulator, the firing angles during both half cycles are equal. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. In a three-phase full-wave regulator feeding a star-connected resistance load, firing angle is 75. Then the number of thyristors conducting at one time is A1, B2, C3, D4. The correct answer is 2. The symbol in figure is for A. SUS, B. SBS, C. Shockley diode, D. UJT. The correct answer is Shockley diode. The circuit in figure is for A. Resonant commutation, B. self-commutation, C. load commutation, D. auxiliary commutation. The correct answer is self-commutation. A single-phase half-bridge inverter required to feed RL loads needs A. 2 thyristors, B. 4 thyristors, C. 2 thyristors and 2 diodes, D. 4 thyristors and 4 diodes. The correct answer is 2 thyristors and 2 diodes. Typical values of for an SCR are in the range of A. 1 to 10, B. 25 to 500, C 0.1 to 1. D 1000 to 2000. The correct answer is 25 to 500. When a DC chopper feeds an RLE load, the load current during steady state operation A remains constant. B varies between maximum and minimum values. C may remain constant or vary. D is constant if R is constant. The correct answer is varies between maximum and minimum values.